Hey guys, Greg and Brian here. We just want to talk about the game Kastle trip, and we had a lot of fun.
Are you kidding me? All right, here's the skinny. Fremont, California, game Kastle, one of three shops. It might be the smaller of the three.
But it's really
phenomenal.
Yeah. Check it out.
Yeah,
they have everything you want.
And they have an online store as well. The prices there are fair, and let's be honest, if you get a chance to go there, you just get to know the staff, and the staff's amazing.
Yeah.
The gamers that go there are amazing.
Staff.
And that's our memento, because we get a memento when we go out to shops, and they were stoked.
Which was awesome.
Yeah, they were stoked to put a nice little note out there. Thank you, Danae. We worked mostly with you, and we appreciate the welcoming environment.
Actually, everybody was pretty welcoming, like pretty much all day. I mean, they were just really welcoming, outspoken.
And let's talk about the horrifying part of the shop. And that is, before we left, I thought, Greg and I were sitting down. We're like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if this miniature was there? If that miniature was there? Wouldn't it be cool if they had this? Wouldn't it be cool if they had that? We had not gone to this specific location, so we had no idea what to expect other than the photos on social media. We got there, and everything we hoped would be there was there, and
including then some.
Absolutely. And I was incredibly sad that I didn't bring an extra $2,000 or $3,000 or $4,000 or $5,000 with me.
Only $3,000 or $4,000 or $5,000. That's all.
Absolutely. And we got a chance to cover some games that we don't even cover. We covered an X-Wing game,
and also Netrunner, which was
Netrunner.
Actually really cool, sitting down and talking a little bit with the guys just on the tactics of it.
The thing also too was the gamers there. We happened to show up on a day that they had a Netrunner tournament, so we got to get to know a couple of the Netrunner cats down there, and you know what? They're good people.
Yeah.
They're fun. Again, they were inviting. There's a bunch of good people out there. The Malifaux people we met were just super welcoming.
What was their thing? I'm gonna call it NBD because that's how I remember it. No biological dads.
Right. That was the Netrunner cats. Those guys are out of control in an amazing way.
Yeah.
And everyone we met, we didn't meet one bad apple there.
No.
And I haven't had the chance to meet Ray, who happens to be the owner, but we've been corresponding via email, and you know what? He is just a super cool dude.
Yeah.
Seems very humble. Seems he's just down to earth, and you know what? Just through his correspondence, you get a really good vibe from him, and you know what? It shows. It shows because you walk into that shop and everyone's just like, hey, what's up? What are you? Who are you? What are you guys about? Yeah. And, instantly into good conversation, instantly into good laughs. And truth be told, we've been to a lot of shops, and this isn't to, this isn't to put down any other shops, because let's be honest, it takes a big financial commitment to provide, a whole slew of games.
Yeah,
and
they had Saga, they had Infinity, they had Malifaux out, the Yin Yang Guild Ball,
Warmo Hordes,
40K, Warhammer Fantasy, which is Age of Sigmar now.
Mm-hmm. Bolt Action,
and they had pretty much every standard selection of paint, and it was completely stocked.
Absolutely,
you didn't have to worry about going in. They weren't going to have that paint out of stock anytime soon. They had bottles of primer that were this big for me, which was exciting because I airbrush a lot. So
absolutely, and their board game selection was phenomenal.
Yes.
And let me tell you, okay, there's like 500 different other games we haven't even mentioned.
Yeah.
So,
one more thing. Don't mean to cut you off. The terrain, though.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I could have brought a board home.
It was such a joy to walk into a shop, and we've been told that the credit for that goes to Seth, who we did not get the honor of meeting,
but he's down at the
Mountain View store.
Mountain View store, yeah.
So apparently he's taken the time. Apparently he's passionate about minis, and
about painting.
Absolutely, he apparently is an incredibly
Worldwide.
Accomplished painter, and. You know what? His passion shows in their tables, in their terrain. It is incredible.
And I don't know, I didn't ask and I should have, but in the glass cases that they had, I wonder if he had painted that.
I wonder.
Because that was pretty high end looking at that.
Right.
I don't know.
And even, you know what, hey, and even if it was just the just regular gamers there, you know, that want to show off their stuff,
great
guys,
job.
Incredibly talented out there.
Yeah.
So again, I mean, I could sit here and I could talk all day about this shop. 3 shops in California: Fremont, Santa Clara, Mountain View. Mountain View store just opened. 10,000 square foot shop, 2,000 square foot storefront.
Yeah.
8,000 square feet of
playing space,
game area. I mean, come on, man.
Couldn't ask for more.
Absolutely. If this little sit down doesn't get you amped up to go check it out, as far as I'm concerned, any one of those shops should be a destination point, even if you're vacationing in the area. So again, Central California, they are just putting it down for the miniature and the gaming community as a whole. And you know what? Unfortunately, I wanted to say that we got to meet James while we're there, and we were very encouraged to sit down with him. And I just want to apologize because that didn't happen, and I didn't know you were in a rush. If you were or not, I'm sure you had commitments, but I didn't get a chance to sit down with you, and I really wanted to. But I do want to say thank you very much for at least being incredibly kind
and informative.
Absolutely, and informative,
Yeah.
And taking the time. I know you were in the tournament and you were busy.
But we're gonna definitely be back down, so
Absolutely.
expect us there March, probably end of March.
All right, guys, and let's get right to the spoils or
the. I couldn't help myself.
the impulse buys, the addiction.
Then 30 minutes of closing.
The struggle is real.
Yes. Well, can I start with these?
Yeah, please you start.
So, I got these, and I couldn't help myself.
What are these?
I forgot. Hired swords, which I'm holding upside down. Hired swords from Malifaux. Great miniatures. Love them. Very excited to paint them. That's why the one in the middle. So a little bit painted already. Enjoying that. I've already put about 3 hours into that.
Absolutely.
Love the models. What did Brian get?
Well, I'm going to mix it up a little bit. I'm kind of a Japanese history buff, so I got my Miyamoto Musashi, which I was very, very, very excited to get.
And we need to get the JSA for you.
Absolutely.
Japanese sectorial army, because...
Just so you know, he's kind of a thing when it comes to melee.
Like a boss?
I am happy that that Infinity took the time to kind of incorporate real aspects of his history and of his life, and incorporated that perfectly into the fluff, and into his description. I think that's amazing. So thank you, Corvus Belli, for doing it right.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Show...
Oh, and as far as Malifaux goes, if you guys can't tell by now, we're about to start covering Malifaux because the miniatures are phenomenal, the gameplay is phenomenal, and we don't really think it gets the coverage it deserves. So
we're gonna be trying to do some coverage on it, so check us out.
Absolutely. So I don't know if you can see it because there is some glare off of the wrapping, but this is Explosive Solutions, and let's be honest, who doesn't like a La Lucha Libre gremlin? If you don't
swinging another gremlin.
Yeah, I mean, he's beating a dude with another dude, and if you can't get down with that, I don't really know what to say.
They're so clever with their names.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? Yeah.
And because I had to, I got Hans. I'm pretty sure you guys will be able to see. I'm gonna save him for last. I got Vanessa, because Vanessa, what little reading I did, she heals the rest of the hired sword group, which is great. And because someone really highly encouraged it, and after reading into it, I can definitely see why, which is Killjoy. So I can't wait to put them together. I'm excited.
Absolutely. Again, a shout out to the Malifaux community at the Fremont Game Castle for letting us film some bat raps and get to know you guys. Thank you very much for the demo. It got cut short because obviously we were there the whole time and just getting to know everybody. And you know, we wanted to
Kind of got distracted. So.
absolutely we wanted to be as accommodating as possible, but unfortunately we started the demo a little late. Loved it, by the way.
Absolutely.
And
He was the reason for the impulse buy.
absolutely, and to be quite honest, we had to leave. It was closing time, and
Yeah.
you know what? Everyone's got lives and responsibilities, so you know we completely understand that.
Yeah.
And yeah, well, you had the memento, but I want to really,
Yeah. Show that off.
I really want to show this because
That's sentimental to us.
absolute for us personally, this is just this little memento. This gives us. You know, this well, we can always look at this and remember the first time we went to Game Castle, even you know, 100th visit down the line. This will still be incredibly super sentimental to us because it's what's you know started this month.
It was
really.
like another family.
Absolutely, and just so you know, everybody who takes the time to watch our bat reps, thank you for that. But this chain of shops is, for me personally, is what started my interest in miniatures because we stumbled upon another one of their locations. We weren't there. We weren't even playing miniatures then. We were Magic players then, and
then we just remembered.
yeah, and they knew that, and we didn't even have a smartphone on our travels because that's how we were rolling at that point.
Tires.
And they sat down and printed us out directions to other shops.
Incredibly helpful.
Absolutely, knowing that we weren't there to buy anything.
That was 2.5 years ago, so it's hard to
Absolutely.
believe that Magic players at the time, 2.5 years ago,
right.
getting into miniatures, that revisit is like a little bit mind blowing.
Right,
It's
almost like going back full circle to the beginning of this. You know, so we, you know, we love this company. We love those shops. We love those guys. You know.
So keep it up.
Absolutely, please. And let me tell you, this is not at all to put down any other shop or to say that any other shop out there is less than this, but they set the bar, and this is a perfect example of how good customer service and a welcoming environment can completely change a couple of ragamuffins like this, you know what I mean, and consider a whole new hobby. So thank you very much, Game Castle, for letting us be a part of that night, letting us film and letting us get to know you guys, and we hope that this is just the beginning. So thank you guys very much.